Imagine taking your canoe down to the river's edge, and you set your canoe into the water, and you deliberately turn it upstream and begin paddling against the current. And we say, why not turn and go with the flow? And most humans would not have to think about it much at all before they would reply, oh, that just seems lazy. Anybody could do that. But we have been trained in our physical form, this is what you tell us, to get very good at paddling against the current. In fact, anyone who's worth anything is doing that. They're paddling against the current. We have contests about it. We compare ourselves day and night to others who are going against the current. It's just what we do. It's what my mother did. It's what her mother did. In fact, all of the rewards, all of the monuments, all of the books are written about those who have learned to paddle against that current. And we say, how long can you keep that up? And our human friends say, we don't know, but we're willing to try to find out. And then they go on to tell us how hard it is and how tired they are. They join groups, online chat groups. They go to empowerment seminars. They try very hard to get stronger and stronger and stronger. We've really got this down to an art, they say. We practice the art of resistance. We have better equipment than we've ever had before. We have more ability to fight the current now than we've ever had in our life. And you know, Abraham, that's not easy, they say, because the current seems to be stronger and stronger and stronger. So the stronger the flow is, then the stronger we have to become to not go with it. And we say, nothing that you want is upstream. Nothing that you want is upstream. Because we understand the flow. We know what makes it go. We know that you've lived your life and you've contributed your rockets of desire, and we know that the source within you has embraced them, has become them, and is calling you toward it. We know the power of this flow. It was flowing before you came forth into this body. It flowed because of the generations that were here on this leading edge before you. It flows because of those in your time, space, reality who are now contributing. It flows specifically for you because of the life that you've been living. Not long ago, a woman came to a seminar, and she sat off in the corner of the room, hoping to be called on, but she was invisible to us. While her desire was strong, her resistance was equally strong and was muting her vibration. We saw her not at all in the room. And on segment of lunch, she knew she was not feeling so good, and so she called and asked that whoever was watching her children bring them so that she could meet them for lunch. And so they met, and she explained to us later that being with her children always cheers her up. And one of her children said, Mother, if Abraham calls on you, would you ask a question for me? Mother didn't know that's why she got called on, but... And so now she is sitting in the chair. When she came back from lunch, she was all lighted up, easy for us to see. And her question, passed on from her child, was, why are grown-ups so grumpy? And we said, it is the best question of the day, maybe ever, because it speaks to what we're talking about here, about going with the flow. Grown-ups, not all, but many, are grumpier than children. Not all aren't grumpy, but most children are not. Because the longer you live and you sift through the contrast, the more you see that you do not want. And the more you see that you do not want, the more you give birth to what you do want. And the more you see that you do not want, the more you give birth to what you do want. And the more you give birth to what you do want, the more the non-physical part of you becomes what you do want, and the faster your stream goes. So the faster your stream goes, and the more that you see that you do not want, the more that you see that you do want, and the faster your stream goes. And non-physical becomes part of that stream and calls you toward it. And the stream gets faster and faster. So the more you see that you do not want, the more you see that you do want, and the more that the stream moves faster. And the faster the stream moves, and the more you see that you do not want, the more you feel uncomfortable in the faster moving stream. That's why adults are grumpy. The longer you live, the faster it moves. The faster your stream moves, the more you owe it to yourself to turn and go with the flow. In fact, in time you're going to come to understand that you have no choice but to go with the flow, because when you croak, whoosh, you go with the flow. Talk about a quantum leap. In other words, when you are no longer clinging to the negative impulses and things of your physical world, you let go of the resistance. When you withdraw your focus from this physical form, you withdraw your vibrational attachment to it. You stop emitting a contradictory signal. And when you stop emitting a contradictory signal, you go with the flow. It is the natural thing that you do. So we're wanting you to understand that you really have no choice but to go with the flow, and you might as well let go and begin going with the flow. And when you let go and go with the flow, then you understand what we understand about art of allowing. Art of allowing understands that your life caused you to ask, and also understands that Source not only knew what you were asking and understood what you were asking and agreed with what you were asking, but became what you are asking. Do you know that when you live in your physical body and you have not enough of some resource that you want, whether it's clarity or wellness or money, that in that living without something that you want, that the non-physical part of you becomes weller and brighter and clearer and richer? In other words, everything that you ask for, the non-physical part of you becomes. And we've been saying to you for a while that it is held for you in vibrational escrow, waiting for you to vibrationally catch up with it. But today we want to say it in even clearer terms. We want to say the larger part of you has become what your life has caused you to ask for. And when you go with that flow, you feel the ease of that. And when you don't, you feel the resistance of that. And that, in very simple terms, is what your emotional guidance system is about. The better you feel, the more you are allowing yourself to be that which you have become. And the worse you feel, the more you are not. So when we say go with the flow, we mean become the being. Do your best to allow yourself to be the being that you have become. And we want to say it in this really simple way. I'm here in my physical body. Life is causing me to know what I don't want, know what I do want, know what I don't want, know what I do want. And Source knows what I do want, 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 and becomes it. And I, in my physical body, really must let myself keep up with what I have become. Can you hear that? It's not that Source has a plan that you must now follow. It's that you who is the Source have the plan, and you who is the Source energy is living the life. It is you that is the creator of your experience. And the Source that is within you is understanding that there is no one more qualified to identify your preferences than you right where you are standing. And we're speaking to every point of consciousness, even the one-celled organism. We're speaking to the cells in your body. We're speaking to all consciousness who is having exposure to contrast and who is innately and naturally and selfishly asking for the new and improved version. That is expansion. It's not only expansion, friends. That's expansion that means eternity is secure. That's expansion that means well-being is dominant. That's expansion that means our future, all of our future, is certain. There is not anything to worry about other than being worried and not allowing ourselves to go with that which we really are. So as you get this sense of who you really are, then you begin to understand that while it does feel better, the better you feel, the better it is. Your work cannot be, if you are feeling despair or fear, your work cannot be to all of a sudden jump over here into love and appreciation. You can't do it. The stream doesn't work that way, and neither does law of attraction. You can't set your radio dial on 6:30 a.m. and hear what's being broadcast on 98.7 FM. The frequencies have to match up. So you can't make that quantum leap. Well, you do when you die real fast. When you withdraw your consciousness from this physical form, you move so quickly into the fullness of that which you are. Oh, in fact, did you get a picture of that? Do you understand that you are Source energy and you come to live life and to expand further? And that the non-physical part of you took the expansion whether the physical part of you did or not? And that when you die, you are the expanded version of you? And can you imagine, if you think about the vibrational escrow that you are creating as you're sifting through your life experience, isn't it delicious just to get your thoughts around the idea of the mass consciousness vibrational escrow? Can you imagine what that must be? All of the people who have lived all of the lives, who have lived all of the stuff they don't want and now know more clearly what they do want. Can you feel what this non-physical energy essence, this vibrational escrow of all of humanity has come to? And do you know that that is the vantage point from which the new energies come forth into physical bodies? Now you understand the generation gap. Now you understand why the babies know they're so much smarter than you. Now you understand why they insist that they know what they're doing while you don't think that they do. Because you're comparing your short physical life and you're remembering all the hardships that you've lived, and you want to make sure that they understand every hardship that they might live. And you're saying to them, oh, watch out, watch out, watch out. And they're saying, oh, you don't understand, all is well. You say, no, all is not well. You must watch out. Fortunately, the dilution ratio is working in your favor, because old ornery ones are croaking and new fresh ones are coming in. And every now and again, we get hold of a cluster of old ones like you who come into vibrational alignment without croaking. How refreshing that is. Who understand the flow, who understand that you are eternal beings, and who get a sense of the deliciousness of this stream. So we want you to understand that while it is good to feel good, that we do not want you to feel that you must turn in the stream and move rapidly. We just want you to understand that all you have to do is let go of the oars. The stream will turn you and it will move you. And as it moves you, everything that you want is in the path once you begin moving in that direction. But what humans do is you go to sleep and you forget what you're worried about, and so you begin to move a little bit, and then you remember and you turn back against current. And then you have a nice conversation with someone and you begin to go with the flow, and then you have a bad conversation with someone. And then you watch a movie that makes you feel really good, and then you turn on the movie that makes you feel really bad. In other words, most people are offering most of their vibration in response to what they are observing. And most people are sort of sloppily, we love you, sloppily, we do love you, looking all over the place, not being very deliberate about what you turn your attention to. And so you have downstream thoughts and upstream thoughts, but mostly you aren't in control of which direction you're focused in the stream. So it isn't until you care about the way you feel that you will have any control about what you're doing within the stream. And we want you to understand that it doesn't matter what anybody else is doing. It's only you in relationship with your stream. You're either widening the gap between you and you, or you're closing the gap, and you can tell which you're doing. The better you feel, the more you're closing that gap. The worse you feel, the more you are widening that gap. Things are always working out for you. The universe is always keeping you in alignment with what you are wanting. If you will go with the flow, if you will try to not micromanage your life quite so much, if you will let how you feel be paramount and what you do be less important, if you'll put more emphasis on your emotional journey and less emphasis on the action journey, you will begin to discover that not only is the stream your friend, but source energy, who is the reason for the movement of the stream, is the source within you, the adoring source within you, the all-knowing source within you, that is providing the avenues for you for anything that you are wanting. Anything that you are wanting. We've enjoyed this interaction immensely. We are eager to talk with you about anything that is important to you. Nothing is off limits. You will notice a perfect unfolding here. What do you want to talk about? Don't be uncomfortable if you find yourself not called to the chair, because everything that you want to know, we have fully received. This gathering happened before your physical bodies got here. And we understand what you want to know and what is the best way of delivering the answer to you in a way that you will hear it. So just know that whatever you want to know, we're going to talk about fully here today. And that many of these delightful people will help that to happen.